So now it is autumn, it is cozy to be inside, and to all of the book lovers out there, I have made this fantasy inspired bookmark, which with the same recipe can be this calm, chill, down to earth, cute bookmark. So grab your crochet hook and let's find your style for your bookmark. So first I'm going to show you these colorful universe yarns, which has a hint of glitter in it, which makes it playful, and I think it fits very good for fantasy, adventurous and mysterious type of books. And then we have this bookmark, which has the same recipe as the fantasy bookmarks, but it's made with cotton yarn, which makes it more stiff and therefore more suitable for everyday use. So now I will begin making the bookmark, and I will start with making a slip knot. So here I am using a 8/6 size of cotton yarn, which will fit into study books or big sized books. So if you're going to make a smaller type of book, I would recommend using crochet hook 4 or less. So now I have already been starting making some chains, and I'm going to make 26 chains in total for the main body of the bookmark. And here I would recommend finding a book so that you can compare the size to your bookmark, and remember that we will later on add a tail. So now that you have an even number, you're going to make a double crochet in the second chain from the hook. And then you're going to keep making double crochets in round 1. So now that you are done with round 1, you're going to make 1 chain and then turn the work. So for round 2, we are going to make double crochets, but this time we are going to switch between making a normal double crochet and then 1 double crochet below the next double crochet. So first start making 1 double crochet. And now we're going to make a double crochet below the next double crochet. So first you have to go down to the first round with double crochets and go into the second double crochet. So here are we going to make a double crochet. So grab your crochet hook and put it into the hole and make a double crochet, which is below the next double crochet. So repeat this pattern with making 1 double crochet into the next stitch and then make 1 double crochet below the double crochet. And it is very important that at the end of round 2 that you're going to end with 2 normal double crochets. So if you made 26 chains, you would have 25 double crochets after the first round. So number 24 and 25 would be normal double crochets in the second round. After round 2, you're going to chain 1 and then you're going to turn around the work. And now we're going to repeat a pattern of making 1 double crochet in the next stitch and 1 double crochet in the one below. But this time we're going to start with making 1 double crochet in the below. I really like how the threads just blend into each other in this pattern, especially with this fantasy colored yarn, and I have to say I prefer making 3 rows, but you can also stop in the second row if you see that the yarn is too big. So here it's just up to you, and just measure the size and compare it to a book. That's what I recommend. So after making the 3 rows, I am going to find the middle point, and I'm going to make a slip stitch so I can start working on my tail. So after making the slip stitch, I'm going to chain 10 chains. So now you're going to cut the yarn and be sure that you leave an opening in the last chain. So now you can grab your phone, and we're going to take 10 rounds with a new thread which will go around your phone, and then we will connect it to the bookmark. So now you can take the end of the thread of the bookmark and pull it through the last chain, and you can also make another knot so you are sure that it will be secure. Cut the end of the yarn and start finding a new thread. So first, it is very important that you are making sure of that the end of the thread is always pulling upwards. And then with the second end, you are going to make a loop and then twist it around the yarn. And then you will later on pull the thread through the loop and then tighten it together. after hiding the knot, you can start sewing and cut the ends, and then you will have your finished result.